कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। In our understanding of Srimad Ramayanam, we began with a small portion of the Uttara Kandam and connected it with Bala Kandam. Dasharatha Chakravarti had 4 sons with the divine intervention: Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana and Shatrugghna. While Rama was Paramatma himself, Sriman Narayana himself, Bharata, Shatrugghna were Shankham and Chakram, and Adisesha was manifested as Lakshmana. While they turned at the age of 12, Vishwamitra Maharshi came to the Sabha Mantapam of Dasharatha Chakravarti and sought his help in removing the demoniac forces who were tormenting him, the rishis and their nitya karmas. Dasharatha Chakravarti, as usual, promised that I shall do whatever required and whatever sought by you. That is when Vishwamitra asked for Rama and Dasharatha Chakravarti refused. He said, I cannot part with Rama. Vasishtha intervened and said, if Vishwamitra, the great Brahmarshi himself, is asking for Rama, then only good things will happen to him. So, in our understanding, good things means he will be able to kill the demoniac forces, he will be able to give Ahalya Shapa Vimochanam, he will be able to respect or obey the words of Vishwamitra Maharshi. This is our understanding. Please remember, even before Vishwamitra could come to the Sabha Mantapam, what was the king thinking of? Dasharatha Chakravarti was thinking, Darakriyam Prati, my sons have come of the right age. How and when should I get them married? Where will I go and find brides for them? This was his worry. That time Vishwamitra Maharshi entered. Later, Vasishtha tells Dasharatha that only good things will happen to his sons, which means they will get married soon. Probably we tell in English, right? Reading the lines is important. Reading between the lines is even more important. So this was the message Vasishtha wanted to convey to Dasharatha. Rama and Lakshmana followed Vishwamitra to the forests. As they went with Vishwamitra to the forest, looking at the three of them walk, Valmiki Maharshi comes up with a beautiful shlokam. Kalapinau dhanushpani shobhayanau disho dasha Vishwamitram mahatmanam tishisha viva pannagau trishirsha iva pannagau. Pannagau means snake. So while Vishwamitra was walking in the front and Rama and Lakshmana were walking on either sides of Vishwamitra, it looked as if Vishwamitra was flanked by these two warriors on either sides. From a distance, it looked as if there was a 3-headed snake walking. So there was one body which is Vishwamitra's body, Acharya's body, and the two Sishyas, Rama and Lakshmana, were the other two heads. So it looked like the three-headed snake walking. One. The other interpretation is each of them, that is Rama and Lakshmana, looked like a three-headed snake. How? They have their body. On one side is the bow that they are holding, and on the other side is the quiver of arrows which is coming. So the bow, the quiver of arrows, and them. Each of them look like three-headed snakes. This is another interpretation. Mahatmanam Trishisha Viva Pannagau. So they were walking. In fact, while the two brothers were walking behind Vishwamitra, this happened in a certain time period. We call that as Treta Yugam. Well, in Kali Yugam, just about 100-250 years back, lived a great composer in the south of India. He lived in the state of Tamil Nadu on the banks of river Kaveri. So that was called Panchanadi Kshetram. In Tamil, it is referred to as Thiruvaiyaru. I means Pancha. Aru means Nadi. Ayyaru means Panchanadi. There are 5 tributaries to Kaveri that go in that Kshetram. So while Thyagaraja lived in that particular town, one afternoon when there was scorching sun rays, he spotted a rishi-like person and 2 young men walking behind him. As he kept running, he reached his house, chasing them. He couldn't spot them. That is when he came and complained to his wife that I saw one Maharishi and 2 other men. I don't know where they disappeared. That is when he heard somebody knock at the door. He opened the door and he was surprised to see the personification of Paramatma himself. So Rama appeared like a body of blazing fire or molten gold. So with this happiness brimming in him, Thyagaraja sang the Kriti in a reverse fashion. Generally in a Carnatic composition, you have the Pallavi, Anupallavi and Charanam. This is the order in which a composition is composed. He sang the Anupallavi first and the Pallavi later. Bala Kandam Wake Sujana Paripala Shri Rama Lola Vidruta Sharajala Shubhada Karunala Vala Ghananila Navyavana Malika Bharanagela Nidaya Radhu Parakujise Velaya Samayamu Kadu Bala Kandam Wake Apranaghat Sarvayeva Suvarnaha Hiranyasmashuhu Hiranyakeshaha Tasya Yatha Kapyasam Pundariva Meka Evamakshini, says Chandogya Upanishad, which is integral to Samavedam. Those lines were brought to life by Thyagaraja in his composition. Now, as the two were following Vasishtha Maharishi, you may all be wondering, what is this time period? In my humble opinion, I feel this is the industrial training period for Rama. It is the internship period for Rama and Lakshmana. Because they have learnt under Vasishtha, they have learnt various Vedantic teachings, Dhanurvidya and all the martial arts under Vasishtha. So now, only when a person who is a professional rival to Vasishtha, if he approves of Rama, the world will agree. See, he learnt under Vasishtha. Even Vishwamitra agrees to Rama's talent. So it was the internship period of Rama. So as Vishwamitra was waking up Rama early in the morning, he said, Kausalya Supraja Rama, O you good son of Kaushalya, who is called as Rama. What a sweet name Vasishtha has given you. Kausalya Supraja Rama, Purva Sandhya Pravartate. It is going to be dawn soon, my dear son Rama. Wake up. Uttishtha, wake up. See, the way you tell your children to wake up itself should be so sweet. Uttishtha, but can we sing every day? Not possible. Uttishtha Narashardula. Oh, the tiger amongst men, which means you are a very powerful warrior. Kartavyam Devamanhikam. I am telling you, Rama, the reason why I am waking you up so early. To perform duties. Kartavyam Devamanhikam. But now comes the question, is he waking up Rama so that Rama can perform his duties? No. Our acharyas have opined that he did not wake up Rama so that Rama can perform his duties. It seems Vishwamitra was adhering to the rules mentioned in the Dharma Shastras. It is said in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, you have to look at the rising sun, noon sun, setting sun, and you have to give argyam. You have to take waters in your palm and give argyam, either through a silver vessel or through your palm. So thereby you look at Sriman Narayana, when you are focusing on arghya towards Surya, sun god, you are focusing essentially on the antaratma of Surya. Dheya sada savitrimandala madhyavarti Narayana sarasijasana sannivishtaha Keyuravan Makarakundalavan Kiriti Hari Hiranmaya Vapuhu Dhrita Shankachakraha Shri Dwaraka Nilayachyuta Govinda Pundarika Aksharakshamam Sharanagatam. This is a Nitya Shloka that any Vaidika who provides argyam day in and day out gives recites the shloka. This is a combination of Draupadi's Sharanagati Shlokam, few verses from Kurma Puranam, and you say this. So you focus on Narayana, who is seated on the ever-blossoming lotus in the middle of the Savitri Mandalam, which is sun. So every day, thrice a day, for all these days, for all these weeks, for all these months, for all these years, Vishwamitra has been giving argyam. So it is going to be 5:45, 6 a.m. in the morning. So the sun will rise. So Vishwamitra has to wake up before that and give his argyam. He has to look at the sun and give. Today he says, Rama, now that you are there in front of me, instead of imagining Narayana seated inside the sun looking at the rising sun, I can make you stand and give the argyam to you. So I have to perform my duties well. Kartavyam Devamanhikam means he is not waking up Rama so that Rama can perform his duties well. Why should he be bothered about what Rama should be doing? Rama is a dharmo vigrahavan adharma viratin. He will perform his duties well. You don't have to keep reminding a person who is a perfectionist. The Rishi is telling, I have to perform my duties well, so you wake up. Kartavyam Devamanhikam. Saint Thyagaraja, in the Telugu language, has a different way of waking up Rama. He says, Rama, you have to wake up. Now, any child, anybody will ask, why should I wake up so early? He says, only if you wake up Rama, we can reach Mithila Desham and you can marry Sita soon. See, you are Paramatma Sriman Narayana. You are eternally present with Mahalakshmi. She is present in your chest. But in the Avatara Prakatanam, now we are in the junction of incarnation. She is born as Sita. She is in Mithila Desham, which is Janaka Pradesham. You are in Kosala Pradesham. Only if you wake up, we can walk fast, get into Mithila and you can marry Sita. If you have to get united with Sita, get up soon. Meluko vayyamam yeluko Rama Menaina Sita Sametana Bhagyama Meluko Vayya Mamyeluko Rama. Yeluko Rama. In the Telugu language, he says, wake up Rama. Melaina Sita Sameta Bhagyama. Isn't it my fortune when I will see you and Sita together? Hence, wake up Rama. So Rama had to wake up. Then after that, Rama performed his daily duties and recited the Gayatri Mantram. See how it is a two-way journey. Gayatri Mantram, the mantra drashta, the one who has seen the quintessence of mantram is Vishwamitra Maharshi. The one to whom we give argyam is Sriman Narayana. Sriman Narayana is Rama now. That Gayatri Mantram which Vishwamitra Maharshi gave, that Vishwamitra Maharshi is very well present there. So to give argyam, Vishwamitra has to look to Rama. While reciting Gayatri Mantram, Rama has to look to Vishwamitra. So they recited the greatest of the mantras called Gayatri. Tasya rishehe paramodaram vajashrutva narottamau snatva krutodakau viro jepatuh paramam japam. Jepatuh paramam japam, the best of the japams, Gayatri mantra was recited. Now what is the connection between Gayatri Mahamantram? What is the connection between Gayatri Mahamantram and Srimad Ramayanam? Time and again there is some connection or the other coming for Gayatri and Ramayanam. That we should see in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.